Hey everyone, welcome back to another GGO Minecraft lesson. I'm Coach Chase, and today we're going to be talking about food items and healing in your single player worlds. During your long survival or hardcore Minecraft adventures, you're going to be taking lots of damage. Whether it's from mobs you take down for extra resources, missteps into lava, or falling further than expected off of cliffs, you're bound to lose scary amounts of health at times, so it's important to know the best ways of preventing death in those moments. By the end of this lesson, you're going to know all about the different types of food and health regenerating items, how to obtain them, and how to utilize them to the best of your ability for better survivability. For today's warm-up, create a new creative world or use one from previous lessons and explore the food and drinks category of your inventory. Consider each of the different food items, which may be better than others, and what benefit you may get from these listed items. You can even try a few out by using the command /GameMode Survival and reducing your hunger bar by taking small amounts of damage before heading back into creative mode with /GameMode Creative. Explore and practice this for about 5 minutes before moving on in the lesson. First, let's go over why food items are important and go over some of the basic edible item options you can use to regenerate your health and hunger bars rapidly. In Minecraft Survival and Hardcore, you have a health bar on the left side of your screen and a hunger bar on the right side of your screen. When you take damage, the hearts on your health bar go down depending on how much damage you take. In order to slowly gain these hearts back and not lose all your health bars, ultimately ending your life, you need to have a full hunger bar. Different food items replenish different amounts of these hunger bars, however there is also an invisible saturation level that can also be replenished in different amounts, depending on the food items. These saturation levels determine how long you can use energy, actions like sprinting or breaking blocks, before your hunger bar starts depleting. Because each food item has different levels of hunger bar and saturation restored, it's important to know which food items have the best ratio of both. Some of the best saturation to hunger bar ratio food items include cooked beef, cooked salmon, cooked pork chop, and cooked mutton. All of these foods have a 1.6 ratio, however there are many other food items with a slightly lower 1.2 ratio that can be effective, such as cooked potatoes, bread, carrots, and mushroom stew. Next, we're going to look at some of the healing items that will not only be used to keep your health the highest possible, but could also save your life in sticky situations. These items are best tested in survival mode, so be sure to use the command /GameMode Survival before using these items if you want to test them out for yourself in a creative world. One of the strongest food and healing items that you can obtain is golden apples. Golden apples have two forms: normal golden apples, which can be crafted using 8 gold ingots surrounding an apple, and enchanted golden apples, which can only be found in chests from structures around your world like mineshafts and mob spawners. Normal golden apples can be eaten even if you have all your hunger bars and gives the Regeneration 2 effect for 5 seconds, regenerating your health rapidly, as well as absorption for 2 minutes, which gives you 2 extra hearts lasting the entirety of the effect unless damaged. Enchanted golden apples can also be eaten even if you have all of your hunger bars and gives the Regeneration 2 effect for 20 seconds, Absorption 4 for 2 minutes that gives you 8 extra hearts, along with the fire resistance and resistant effects for 5 minutes. Fire resistance makes you immune to all fire damage, and the resistance effect reduces all damage taken by 20%. Both of these healing items also have the best saturation to hunger bar ratio out of all the food items at 2.4. Lastly, we're going to talk about how to obtain some of these items and how to strategically use them to your benefit in your own single-player survival or hardcore worlds. The basic edible food options we went over that have a 1.6 saturation to hunger bar ratio could be obtained by killing cows for beef, pigs for pork chop, sheep for mutton, and salmon underwater or fishing for raw salmon. All of these items can be eaten raw, however for the most effective healing and saturation, you're going to want to smelt the raw items into a furnace. Furnaces can be crafted with 8 cobblestone, and you can use any type of wood, coal, or even a lava bucket as fuel to cook your raw food options and get the maximum saturation to hunger bar ratio. These food items are much easier to obtain compared to golden apples or enchanted golden apples, so while they may not be as powerful, it's important to get as much as you can and consistently keep your hunger bar at full so you won't have to worry about your health being depleted for long periods of time. Golden apples and enchanted golden apples should be saved for when you're caught in low health situations. If you're in a fight with aggressive mobs and your health bar depletes to below half health, it may be a good idea to back away and eat a golden apple to regenerate quickly and gain those extra hearts before going back into the fight. Enchanted golden apples are the same, however keep in mind these are much more powerful and much more rare, so use them sparingly. Obtain and use the less valuable food items in your own survival or hardcore world, making sure your hunger bar is at full as often as possible. Aim to obtain at least 2 golden apples as well, and test out how the effects obtained by eating them benefit your overall health and playstyle. You can also do this in a creative world by grabbing these items from your inventory and using /game mode survival to test them yourself, but whichever method you prefer to use, try this out for 30 to 40 minutes and then ask yourself, is the difference in saturation to hunger bar ratio in some of these food items noticeable? In what situation could you potentially use these items to keep yourself at full health in your own world? How can you most efficiently obtain these items at a faster rate? Thanks for watching this GGO Minecraft lesson. I'm Coach Chase, and I will see you next time.